Hi everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Lesleyanne here from Lesleyanne Sparkle. Today I thought I'd talk to you about a particular moisturiser. Now I've just had a lovely bubble bath. Oh, laid in that bath, washed my hair, shaved my legs, my armpits, so I'm all like, all done. What else did I do? Oh, before I got in the bath though, guys, I cut my hair. I've taken about that much off, maybe, yeah, about 5-6 inches I've taken off. It's about here now, but it needed a real good cut, and because I've got some layers that's still growing down, I really want to cut those out, but they've still got a little way to go. So once it grows down a little bit more, I'm going to chop it again. I've done it myself. I can go to the hairdressers, I know. However, quite like cutting my own hair now, because I did it throughout lockdown. I've got used to doing it, so yeah, I'm just gonna carry on doing it myself so long as I can, and I'm not after like a fancy style, as long as I can just sort of like part it, pull it, chop it and it looks all right. That's what I'm doing. Anyway, recently I was really quite poorly. I had COVID despite having like double vaccinated and booster. I had COVID, and through COVID I started to have really red eyes, which apparently is a sign of COVID, but it's not particularly sort of talked of an awful lot because not everybody gets it. I also started to break out, but they weren't spots, they were just red lumps, and like I had here was just like a big sort of like swollen sort of like a big welt, in your skin, and I had lots down here. I've still got a few little scars here, there, but they are only scars now, and they are starting to go. And then, of course, I ended up getting a problem with my eyes where the eyelashes, sort of on the underside and in there, they had become blocked. It's called, I can't remember, what's it called? I'll insert it because I can't remember, but they gave me a name, and so I've been bathing my eyes with a pint of cooled boiled water with a teaspoon of bicarbonate soda, shake it all around, and then I've been bathing my eyes with that and putting some cream in from the eye hospital. So I'm now on sort of going into the second week of that, so I only need to use the cream for another week, but they suggested just always bathing my eyes in that solution of water and bicarb, and it's actually really refreshing. It feels really lovely actually. But a little while ago I was sent some Nivea night cream. Now, right, I need to put my glasses on. This is Nivea Hyaluron Cellular Filler, and it's Elasticity Reshape Anti-Age Night Cream. That's what it looks like. It's in a little blue pot. Nivea on the top, a blue lid with the gold around the outside. So Nivea sent me this, and they asked me if I would like to try it. It's not even expensive to buy. Like all Nivea products, they are so reasonable to buy. So when I had that problem with my skin with those lumps, the only thing I used, other than cleansing my face with a Liz Earle cleanse and polish, and then taking that off with a muslin cloth, the only thing I put on my skin day and night, because I didn't want to irritate it, was this Nivea. And I've used, you can probably see I've used a fair bit of it now. It is lovely. I mean, I've tried high-end products, I've tried really cheap products, and actually this would come under the really quite, inexpensive price range. Yeah, it's amazing. It didn't sting. It just seemed to be what my skin needed. to help it through that difficult situation. So what I'm going to say about it is, as you can see, it's kind of like a bit of a peachy kind of a colour. It has the most subtle of smell. I can't even tell you what it smells of. It's just very subtle but nice. It's a nice smell. And it is a little bit like, I'll just pop my finger in and take some out. Right, okay, so I've got that much, which is much too much, but I want to show you. It doesn't come off, doesn't drip. It's very like gel, a mixture of like a gel and a cream. So that is what it looks like on the hand. And as I say, it's very kind of like creamy gel. It rubs in beautifully, and you can put it on as thinly or as thickly. So if you wanted to use this as a mask, you most certainly could. I've actually applied too much, because the tiniest little bit, honestly, the tiniest little bit, it just melts all over your skin. And I didn't apply anything else. I didn't even put on an eye cream or anything, because I was too worried, where I had so many problems, like the problems with my eyes. So I literally just sort of like took it to the brow line, because then I knew that any of the product sort of from here would work its way down a little bit. And then I took it to just sort of here, like the orbital bone here. Is that the orbital bone? Because I knew that that would seep up, but I didn't want to go close to the eyes to really irritate. I've gone over my lips. It is, honestly, it is a beautiful, beautiful cream. And I'm not just saying that at all. You know, it's not like I'm talking about a really, really high-end expensive cream that I'm saying, oh, it's amazing, and, you know, it does what it says on the tin because of its price. This does what it says it's going to do. And then I just put a little bit onto my hands. Always do that. Any that's left goes onto my hands, into my cuticles, and that is it. So I think you can see there's a massive improvement in my skin, and it just feels beautiful. It's not heavy. You don't feel like you want to get it off. You know, some creams, like, because remember, it is a night cream, and of course in the daytime you should be using an SPF, but when I had my problem with my skin, I didn't want to use an SPF, because I didn't want anything else to irritate. I wanted to just be using one product other than the cleanser. Yeah, I love it. I would really advocate this product. But my goodness me, I'm so glad they asked me if I wanted to try this, because this is something that I can honestly say I'm going to keep buying this, because it's so gentle, feels lovely, doesn't feel heavy, you don't feel like you want to get it off. You know, some night creams are so thick, it feels like, oh, it just feels horrible. Like when you go to bed, they stick to your pillow. It doesn't do any of that. It just sinks in, and it's so, it kind of, when it goes on your skin, it just sort of melts into a very fine, sort of like a veil over your skin. It's absolutely beautiful. Anyway, I thought I'd share that with you now. I'm going to dry my hair, show you just how short it is right now. And here you are. So this is how short it is now. It was literally sort of right sort of down here, and yeah, I've cut a whole chunk of it off, but doesn't it look healthy? Oh, I've also cut a little fringe in as well. A lot of you liked me with the fringe the last time I did it. I mean, I know I've got zilch makeup on or anything like that, so you know, it just looks like unfinished, unpolished, right? Okay, I know that. But yeah, I just literally just cut away, and I've just literally sort of blow dried it, and it instantly feels and looks a whole lot healthier. So I know me, I will now allow it to grow. Having given it a really good chop, I will allow it to grow again. probably to possibly here or something before I give it a real good chop again. This way I kind of like, because I alternate from sort of this length to longer, I don't really get that fed up. You know, I feel that I can style both lengths very, very differently, and I can still tie it back. It's still long enough to tie back out of my way, because primarily I'm always just popping my hair up, but it looks and feels so healthy. Let me know what you think. If you've enjoyed this video, please give me a nice big thumbs up, because that allows YouTube to push my video out to a few more people. If you haven't already subscribed, then I'd absolutely love it if you could subscribe to my channel, and then we could get to know each other a whole lot better. And of course, press that little bell, the notification bell, and then you will know when I've done all my new uploads. So let me know in the comments what you think of, wow, my hair, and the fact it really does look quite healthy, doesn't it? Again, yes, result. So I had to say to Chris, I've just chopped off about 6 inches off my hair, and he was like, oh, okay, turn around. And he went, oh yeah, it's quite short. But he hasn't seen it blow dried, so I'm just going to go and show it to him now. But oh my gosh, it feels so much healthier. Anyway, talk to you in the next one, my lovelies. Bye for now.